Welcome to Dowdy-Ficklin Stadium, home to the East Carolina Pirates, where the purple has engulfed this place as Welcome to Dowdy-Ficklin Stadium, home to the East Carolina Pirates, where the purple has engulfed this place as they are ready for a showdown. What we have in store today, a clash between a pair of AAC squads. As we'll see, the UTSA Roadrunners taking on the East Carolina Pirates. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, David Pollack, and Jesse Palmer with me. Guys, it's time to get it going. Runners will kick it off to get us underway. And he's going to try to return this one. Pulled down at the 18, and the decision to bring it out of the end zone was not a good one. So the East Carolina Pirates offense will get the first crack at it here. Here he comes, and obviously the defense is always going to be aware of a quarterback, but boy, he finds a way to put defenses on their heels all the time, David.
I mean, what can't he do? He's got the weapons, he's got the confidence, he's got the experience. Jesse, these kind of guys are so hard to defend.
You're right. They'd better be able to find a way to get pressure on him, because if they don't, this is going to be a long day.
Dragged down at the 30 after a 5-yard gain. It'll be 1st and 10 from the 30. Here's a quick throw out to the left. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Now on 2nd down. Motion from the offense. Back to throw, it's Hauser. Makes the grab over the middle. Still on his feet at the 45. And that is a nifty bit of navigation to get through that traffic and get the first down. He wants to throw. The short hands, it's Patterson. There to make the tackle, but the big throw is good enough to give him a first down. The Pirates come to the line with a new set of downs. From the gun, the ground game.
All right, well, the offense here, they're trying to get this run game established. They obviously don't break off a long run there, but they're just trying to find their footing at this point.
Wants to fire on 2nd down. Makes his connection. They make the stop, but the sweet throw and catch is plenty to give them a first down. New set of downs after that completion. Off the play fake on 1st down to throw. A shot toward the end zone. And that ball was in harm's way, and he is lucky to get that one back. They'll try again on 2nd down after the incompletion. To the ground with the back. Nice move there. And he does a really nice job finding open space and making a good gain before the stop is made. Wants to throw on 3rd down. Dumps it to the back. It's complete. And they wrap him up, but not before he's got enough for the first down. New set of downs right on the doorstep for this offense. It's complete to the left. Touchdown, Purple Pirates! What a grab and go for the score.
How about the start from this offense? What a drive. Just when they needed a 3rd down conversion, they got it. They put a bunch of plays together, kind of wore the defense out, and in the end, punched it in for 6.
He'll try to tack on one more. And the extra point is good, and it's 7-0. So a drive there of 82 yards. And what a way to finish it with a 9-yard touchdown run.
UTSA, 0.
On the move from inside his 5. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. So UTSA's offense taking the field. First chance we have to see them today. First down here for the offense. They're going to open this drive with a pass. And the quarterback goes down at the 11-yard line.
Well, it wasn't great field position to start with, and it's getting worse now. The defense gets a sack. They're getting aggressive.
This play will be a big indication of whether this drive goes anywhere on 2nd and long from the 11. Pulls it and fires to the left. And a good job of coverage by that defense, just a short pickup.
Offenses don't like being in these situations. They don't like having little success on 1st and 2nd down, because now you know I got to pass the football. I got to air it out. It makes me really predictable. So let's make sure you take care of the football and find those plays you really like.
You make up the game plan and not a lot on the play sheet for this. 3rd and long from inside their own 20. To the air, it's McCown. They're setting up the screen. Fakes his man out. Defense was not fooled by that screen to the back, and they'll stop him short of the marker. It'll be 4th down. First one's on its way. The leg ought to be strong. Only called on twice in the victory last week. Really good job by the coverage team to make the stop, and that's where they'll put it in play. East Carolina sending the offense back to work. Throws to the wideout. He's got an open man. The expressway is wide open. Gets it into the end zone, but wait a minute. We'll have to check out the laundry on the field. And the offense didn't need to accept the penalty thanks to that big play. They'll try to add another to their lead. And with the extra point, they push the lead out a little further. Almost ready to kick it away after scoring the touchdown.
East Carolina, 14. UTSA, 0.
Here he comes from inside his own 5. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. Here comes the offense on 1st down. They'll run the RPO and fire to the right. And the defense had that one well covered. Just a short gain there. Just had a solid pickup on 1st. Now let's see what they've got on 2nd down. Got room at the 35. Hit the afterburners, kid. Found a bunch of room and got it to the 44-yard line.
I bet that running back's eyes got so big when he gets that handoff going to the right and he sees the huge holes. Yes, please.
The defense just didn't flow quickly enough. All of the blockers had leverage on their men.
Man, that defensive line has to get off the ball a little bit better, get some penetration to stop that outside run.
The give to the running back from the shotgun. Nice gain of 6, leaving them with 3rd and 4. Offense working from the pistol. Little over anxious, out of the stance early, and it's a false start.
False start.
The officials offer the deal, and the coach accepts it. They will take the penalty. On 3rd and long, he has to throw for it. Pocket starts to collapse. He'll just throw it away, and it'll be 4th down. And how about this? They're going to send the kicker out there to try to put a thunderfoot into one. Is that guy's foot human? My goodness, did he hammer that ball from distance.
You can count on one hand how many kickers in college football today can make that kick. That guy's one of them.
They were able to get a field goal on the board, and now they'll kick it away.
To kick this one away.
And he's coming out of the end zone. Gets it out to the 20, about 5 yards short of where he'd be if he had just taken a knee in the end zone. East Carolina has it back, and the Purple Pirate offense will go to work. Into the pile, maybe got one. He stopped at the 21. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. Defense a little too jumpy there, and they got into the neutral zone too soon.
Neutral zone infraction. Defense.
Defense had them backed up, and then they're in the neutral zone, and the offense will say thank you very much. Looking to throw, it's Hauser. Fires to the big fella. And he'll be taken down, but he does have enough for the first down. Fresh set of downs after the completion. Grab behind the line. It's Kelly. Not a whole lot of room there. 3 yards maybe. 2nd and 7. Tried to pound it on first down. Now back to the line. He's back to throw on 2nd down. Missed his receiver there. It's incomplete. Now facing a 3rd and long. He'll just keep slinging it. Makes the catch. It's Patterson. They'll get it to the 48. No need to measure. It's a first down.
Hey, listen, you get zone coverage and you can hit that curl route and he comes open continually. Keep hitting it. This might be a play to come back to.
And the Pirates are flying down the field. To the air on first down. Pressure coming. Got it in the middle. It's Patterson. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there. Still a bit short of the first down. A little bit more to go after that last completion. They'll try to pick it up on 2nd down. Floats it out in space. He's there to make the stop, and they threw it in reverse, losing yardage on that play. Ball's at the 47. They're looking at a 3rd down and short. From the gun, wants to pass. He's got his man. They've got it inside the 40 at the 39 as they pick up the first down. Guys, East Carolina carries the lead into the quarter break. Man, that was an impressive and dominant first quarter. Let's take a look at the stats before we move on. This could be a pivotal moment in this game as we open the second period and they try to find a way to answer. Wants to throw. It's Hauser. That pressure got to him, and he just had to chuck it out of bounds. Couldn't make the connection on first down. Now here on 2nd. He's looking to throw. They'll run the screen. Just slithered through the tackle, and he's got room to run. And he'll run across the sidelines after the good gain. Do they have another 3rd down conversion in the bag? Already 2 for 2 on this drive. It's 3rd and 2. What a nifty run there to pick up the first down. The Pirates come to the line with a fresh set of downs. They'll throw it from the red zone. Looking for the score. And makes the grab in the end zone. Touchdown, Pirates. How efficient have they been as they extend this lead here in Week 5?
And how about the offense? They spread them out. Everybody spread wide. Easier to read a defense when you do that. They find the matchup they want, and they get rewarded with the score.
Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And with the extra point, they're on top by 18. They put it in the end zone with a 12-play scoring drive. And they close the deal with a 20-yard pass for 6. He'll bring it out. It's Carpenter. Not nearly as much as he'd hoped when he brought it out in the end zone. He'll be stopped at the 15. UTSA will take over in the offense, ready to return to the field. This is hardly the start they dreamed of, down 21-3. But get a touchdown here, and you feel like you're back in it, Jesse.
Yeah, it's frustrating for this offense as well because they've got the horses. They've got playmakers to light this scoreboard up, much more than the 3 points we're seeing here. I think you just got to stay true to yourself. Do you, David, and know that the points are going to come.
Well, it's also...
Pulls it in on the left. And they don't drag him down until he gets all the way to the 46-yard line.
As a defense, you always have to be aware of this guy. You know, having watched film, he's got the speed to get behind your safeties, and they let him get behind him there. That was a big play offensively. In the defense, they've got to change up their coverage.
Stop is made at the 36, but he picked up 10 on that one and has a fresh set of downs. Finally, this offense starting to show a little juice. They've got a 1st and 10. The pull and throw off the RPO. They make the stop after the catch, and still some work to do to pick up that 1st down. And on 2nd down for this offense. 3 feet on the move. And excellent vision to find running room there and make a really good pickup before the defense put a stop to it. Quick release by the QB. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that 1st down marker. It'll be 2nd down, and remember, they can pick up a 1st without scoring. Trying to get to him. He just threw that one away. Nobody was getting open. He had to live to find another play in the red zone. It'll be 3rd down. To the air. It's McCown. Looking to the end zone. And he's going to score. Touchdown, UTSA! And the offense finds a way to cut into this lead, but they still have plenty of work to do.
They do, but that's a big score. You don't want to get late and start getting in the 2nd half where you're fighting to come back by so many points. So great job getting points, get that momentum back on your side so you can come out and do some good things when you get the ball next time.
And with the extra point, they draw closer. It's 21-10. And let's check in with Kevin Connors in the studio. Kevin?
Dynamite matchup today, fellas. Let's show you what's going down. Sam Houston has the lead right now. Huntsville has been jumping all week, but this game is hardly over. There is time left on that clock. They're up by 4 over Texas State. We've got our eye on things here and everything else going on right now, and any updates, you'll see them here, guys.
Oh, and how about that? I know Kevin and those guys will be keeping an eye on it for us. Halfway there on 1st down, it's 2nd and 5. From the gun, the running back tries to hit the hole. He's there to make the stop. Trying to move the sticks on 3rd down. Gonna run it. It's Harris. Slammed to the ground, but not before he gets the 1st down. They'll snap this one from the 30 on 1st and 10. Wide receiver shows motion. Going up top on 1st down. Caught in the backfield, it's Smith. And a quick completion, an even quicker loss. The defense was right there to knock him down. On 2nd down, he'll let it fly. He looks that one in nicely. Stopped him at the 41, but that's a big pickup of 15. And the Pirates are on the move. They'll go back to the ground. You'll take 4 yards on 1st down every time, 2nd and 6. And here comes play number 6 of the drive. Out of the gun, they'll run it inside. Really nice stop there from this senior leader. Just shy of midfield at the 47. The defense needs a 3rd down stop. To the air, it's Hauser. Fires to the big fella. He steps out of bounds, but he's got enough for a 1st down. The Pirates come to the line with a new set of downs. Leaves it with the back. And he could not get loose on the run. Got stuffed on 1st down. It's 2nd and 10. Got it behind the line. It's right. They get him down after he makes the catch. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. Let's see what they do here on 3rd and short from the 41. From the gun, wants to pass. And they can't make the connection on 3rd down, but hold everything. There is a flag. Let's see what that's about. Late hit on the quarterback gives this offense a free 1st down and some yardage. Use the play fake, now to throw. And this sophomore quarterback just put it out there a little too far. Defense has to be frustrated. The offense keeps matriculating and matriculating and matriculating the ball down the field. It continues to be a long day as they are just swarming every time he gets the ball. Trying to move the sticks on 3rd down through the air. Got it set up on the outside. He ended up losing yardage on the play, and that'll bring up 4th down. Timeout called by the defense. It's their first of the half as they'll make some adjustments. And on 4th down, they'll try to put 3 on the board. He got it. And now the lead's extended a little further.
East Carolina, 24, UTSA, 10.
After putting 3 on the board, the kickoff unit ready to go. And he'll bring it back. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. 1st down here with time for maybe one more play until the 2-minute warning. Fast motion from the offense. On the ground, it's Henry. Fakes his man out. He showed it all there. A little elusiveness, a little power, and he's got the 1st down. He's looking to throw it. Fires to the wideout. He's got it. He's run out of bounds, but not before. Turning in a big pickup and moving the sticks for a 1st down. This offense is like running a perfection drill in practice against air. Chunk play after chunk play, and here they come again. And the quarterback will be slung down back at the 43. The hurry up now, 2nd down, clock ticking. To the air, it's McCown. They're bringing heat. And the pressure is coming in, and they get him again. IndyCar tempo as they head to the line for this 3rd down play. Clock running. Looking to throw, and he needs a bunch. Getting some heat. And the pressure gets to him again. Another sack. The defense going to stop the clock with a timeout. They want to make sure they have everybody on the same page. And the Roadrunners will punt it away on 4th down. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. Good job by the coverage unit to put a stop to that return. Looking for a productive play on 1st down. He's going to pass. Incomplete. And man, is he lucky to get that one back. Defense that close to an interception. Couldn't make the play on 1st down. They'll try it again. 2nd and 10 from the 27. Get it out on the screen. Not a whole lot of room there on that screen pass as it just never developed. Now this offense facing a 3rd and long from their own 30. Good timing on the quick out. He's run out of bounds, but a big play on that one, and it'll be a 1st down. Looking to move it through the air. They've got the screen set up. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the field. Let's see which way that's going to go.
Personal foul. Roughing the passer. Defense.
I bet it felt good to hit that quarterback late until you got an earful from the coach and cost your defense 15. He'll come out throwing on 1st down. Setting up the screen. They make the stop, but a good pickup there on 1st down. The offense calls timeout. It's the 2nd one they've used this half. Line getting set on 2nd down. Dropping back, it's Hauser. He's got the tight end. And that stiff arm is a weapon for this runner. He uses it and picks up a first down.
Well, this defense is being challenged, and this secondary in particular. And I know a DB made the tackle there, but we're only in the second quarter, and already this quarterback has over 200 yards passing.
Clock winding towards 0. They'll get one more snap off. They'll use a timeout right before halftime. Maybe time for 1 or 2 more plays. Here comes the field goal unit as they'll try to get the 3. Didn't make him sweat at all. It's good. And that lead grows even bigger. So they get the late field goal right before the half, and not much time after this kickoff for an answer. He'll start the return inside his 5. He'll be brought down, and that's the final play of the half. That's the end of the second quarter. That means it's time to join Kevin and our halftime update.
Guys, one of the best atmospheres in football, and we've got a fun one from Greenville. And we have to start this halftime breakdown by addressing the play of this elite wide receiver. This is clearly a young man who, once he's finished playing on Saturdays, he's going to be playing on Sundays. The kid has different gears. He has a knack for finding gaps in the defense. And I can't remember a college player with that kind of catch radius. And with that, let's send it back to the fellas at Dowdy-Ficklin Stadium.
And the Pirates will line up to kick off and start the second half. Looks as if the returner will try and field this one. And the coverage team able to make the tackle. UTSA takes over in the offense, ready to hit the field. They come into this third quarter with a lot of work they need to get done.
Yeah, and it starts with this possession. And I'm going piece by piece. I know this is coach speak and very simple. I score. I get a stop. I score. I can get back in this game, but it's got to be one drive at a time.
It's going to have to be, but I think the mindset offensively is we're probably going to have to score every time we get it because our defense has been struggling. They have not been getting a lot of stops. So this is a critical drive here for this offense.
They'll move it back, and it's 1st and 15 for this offense. Use the play fake. Now to throw. Just gets rid of the football. Nobody to throw it to. It'll be second down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. Grabbed behind the line. It's Henry. 1-step wrap, 2-step squeeze. This junior knows how to get him on the ground. Guys, this offense is already reeling down multiple possessions. Really need to cash in on this drive. A little screen to the running back.
You got to love that. On defense, one of the most critical statistics out there is how do you play on third down? How do you prevent the opponent from keeping drives alive? Right there, tackling the catch. You gave up the completion. Whoop-de-doo. You've set up 4th and long. You're going to get the ball back. Go get some water and celebrate.
East Carolina sending the offense back to work. Nice defensive play to get a hand in there and knock it away. Now on second down after the incompletion. To throw, it's Hauser. Feeling some heat. And there was nowhere to go for this quarterback, and down he goes.
And that inside linebacker showing you the speed and the recognition. He saw a gap and saw a crease and a free path to the quarterback, and whoo, he took it.
Ball's at the 27. This offense facing a 3rd and long. Looking downfield, and he needs a bunch. And the missed connection on 3rd down. The Pirates will try to pin them back with the punt. Doesn't say much for your drive when you're looking forward to the punt. He's got great speed. He was working his way on the return toward midfield. They'll stop him at the 46. UTSA will take over in the offense, ready to return to the field. Coming out on first down with the play fake. Fires to the right. Hauls it in. He will step out of bounds, but not before the big pickup and a first down for this offense. He wants to throw. Pressure is effective from the defense. They knock him down just behind the midfield stripe at the 48.
And it's been a long day for this offense. If you can't protect your quarterback, it's hard to be successful. That's the 5th sack they have given up. The offensive coordinator has no answers, and this defense has been flying around.
Now the offense has to overcome the negative play after the defense comes up with a sack. Looking to throw on second down. Plenty of time as he fires it to the right. And it's incomplete after taking a shot on second down. They're staring at third. I'm not positive, but that first down marker might be in the next county. Unloads to the wideout. Finds a man in the middle. This defense giving up ground as he's finally knocked down at the 26. The Roadrunners have their offense in high gear. The back goes in motion. Wants to throw on first down. It's complete on the right side. Makes the grab over the defense, and they are threatening now down at the 15. A little too anxious along that offensive line. That'll be a false start.
False start. Offense.
So the decision has been made, and the coach will take the penalty. First down for this offense. And it's incomplete. If you're going to take a hit like that, you might as well hang on to the ball. 6th play of the drive coming up. Motion trying to get the defense to show his hand. Caught behind the line. It's Henry. They get him down after he makes the catch. If they can convert here, that type of play can really give you a shot of momentum. On third down, he drops to throw. Fires into the end zone. Can't make the grab as he was looking for his man right at the goal line. And they'll have to settle for a field goal try. And it's right down the boulevard.
That makes the score East Carolina 27, UTSA 13.
After that last field goal drive, they're set to kick it away. And he takes this from inside the 5. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. East Carolina has it back, and the Purple Pirate offense will go to work. From the gun, they'll try the middle. Able to pick up a couple before he's dragged down at the 19. Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on second down. On the move, it's Harris. They bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one. 3rd and 10, still backed up inside their own 20. This drive hasn't really gotten started. From the gun, wants to pass. They're trying to get to him. Pressure's there, and he lets it go. And they can't make the play on third down. And the Pirates will punt this one away. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. He only needs a sliver of daylight. Little pressure on the coverage team there, and they'll stop him at the 47-yard line. Good field position to start this drive at their own 47. Looking for a physical attack from the gun. And he didn't have a whole lot of operating room after the juke. Not much room to run. Halfway there on first down, it's 2nd and 5. Looking to pass, it's McCown. Finds his big tight end. Good, solid pickup there. Now they can start to smell it with a first down at the 31. He's looking to throw it. Fired that thing out in a heartbeat, but it's incomplete. And now on second down for this offense. He's looking to throw. Fires to the right. He's got it on the run. Gets out of bounds after the big game, but they've got it first and goal.
Don't you just love the big boys? When the big boys up front do their job and create a great pocket, and the quarterback has time now to survey the field and take shots down the field and make huge plays.
He pushes his way down to the 4 as they get closer and closer. We'll see if the offense can punch it in on second and goal. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the field. Let's see what the call is.
Holding, offense.
They say you could call holding on every play. Well, they did on that one. On second down, wants to throw. He finds his man. That completion gets them inside the 10, and the defense is running out of room to defend. Wants to throw for it on third and goal. Fires into the end zone. And swatted down by the defense to stop the scoring opportunity. And here comes the field goal unit. This kicker has already made a couple today. And he missed it. No good. And after the miss, it's still a 14-point game.
Well, everybody in the stadium thought that was an automatic 3. Not so fast. Bad miss by the kicker.
East Carolina sending the offense back to work. Line gets set, first down. They'll leave it with him. Sweet cut there. And he goes out of bounds after a nice pickup on that one.
Holding, offense.
We'll repeat the previous down, but this time the offense has 10 more yards it has to cover. Takes a handoff. It's Harris. Finds his way ahead for 3 out to the 16. Second down coming up. From the gun, running back on the move. They make the stop, but not before he takes a chunk out of what they need to move the sticks. Third down conversions are a huge stat, and this one would be a doozy if they can pull it off. Release to the back. A little too much on that one, just out of his reach. The Pirates will send out the punt unit. He'll try to really get into this one. On the return, it's Anderson. Makes a move. That nifty return sets up the offense and negates some of the yardage on the punt. UTSA takes over in the offense, ready to hit the field. Throws to the wideout. Got him downfield. He got loose, almost housed it, finally dragged down at the 32. A new set of downs after the completion. They'll throw it on first down. Lets it fly. All kinds of room to throw that one in there. They're able to keep him out of the end zone. He'll be stopped at the 2 after the big play in the passing game. We've been treated to an aerial show by these two guys so far as you check out their numbers. One more period to go, and we'll see just how much fight they've got left in them. And the Roadrunners will try to put one on the board on first and goal. Touchdown, Roadrunners! A Lazarus-like comeback is underway. Before that score, considering last rites, now all of a sudden, they're not dead yet. In fact, they're feeling much better, and they're alive, and they've got a chance.
And I'm looking on the field right now, and I'm looking at their sideline. They're energized, Reese. After that last score, all of a sudden, they believe they can come back and win this game. This is a totally different-looking team than what we saw earlier.
And it's up and good as they draw just a touch closer. We check in with Kevin Connors. What's going on, Kevin?
All right, guys, a little update on what else is happening in college football this weekend. Texas A&M is in serious trouble right now. I'm not sure some folks won't be asking for a refund on their NIL investment. A putrid performance in College Station. They're trailing by 22 to Arkansas. We've got our eye on this one and everything else going on throughout the day. Guys?
Thanks for the update on that one, Kevin. Let us know when it goes final. Back to pass, it's Hauser. Fires to the wideout. He makes a catch. And they were looking for a chunk play, and they got it. The explosive picks up more than 30.
One of the first things I want to do when I come into a game is I'm going to go, where do I have the advantage? Where are my guys better than yours? And maybe they feel good about their matchup out wide. Some of those wide receivers making some of these big plays down the field. This is a good sign for this offense.
Finally, some signs of life from this offense, which has done nothing in the second half. It's 1st and 10. He's going to pass. Coming after it. Can't find his man as he took a shot trying to deliver that football, and it'll be 2nd down. They'll throw again after the incompletion. Safe completion on the screen. Didn't have much room to run and not a whole lot of help. Short game there and still plenty of ground to cover for the 1st down.
3rd down coming up.
On the run, it's Harris. And he's a real nowhere man tackled in this no-gain land. And now on 4th down, they will put it on the shoulders of the kicker to save them with his foot. Tried to give it enough body English, but he missed it. And the margin is still 7 after the miss, guys. UTSA will take over in the offense, ready to return to the field. Looking for a productive play on 1st down. Use the play fake, now to throw. Working that left side. And he's to the 48-yard line. That'll be good enough for a 1st down. They came out hot on this drive. One play and already near midfield. The give to the back.
Yeah, and listen, offensively, you run the RPOs. You just want positive yards, make the right read the guy. If he wants to drop back a little bit, hand it off, get some positive yards, go on to the next play.
Unloads to the wideout. He got his hands on it, but couldn't hold on to it. What a time that would have been for their first pick of the game. Back to throw, it's McCown. Pocket starts to collapse. And he got smacked just as he released the pass. It's incomplete. The Roadrunners send out the punt unit. 4th time tonight we've seen this guy come on to punt. He'll call for the fair catch here. East Carolina has it back, and the Purple Pirate offense will go to work. Here's the handoff. A 7-yard pickup. It'll be 2nd and 3. Stuck with a running game on 1st down. Now here they come again. Someone not clear on the snap count. It'll be a false start, and they'll move it back.
False start. Offense.
The officials offer the deal, and the coach accepts it. They will take the penalty. He's looking for a man on 2nd down. And the throw down the gut falls to the grass. They line up, and it is a long way to the sticks from here. They'll try to pop the draw. They stay aggressive and push their way out to the 33, and it's 1st down. And the Pirates come to the line with a fresh set of downs. They're going to ride this running back. That's what you expect from a senior. Don't give them any extra yards. Great tackle there. Got 3 on 1st down. It's 2nd and 7. Give to the back. And they'll stop him after a minimal pickup. And after that last run, we'll see if they keep it on the ground on 3rd. From the gun, wants to pass. Just had to get rid of that one to save the yardage on third down. The Pirates will call on their punt team. He's getting a lot of work. Fourth time he's punted tonight. A fair catch taken just inside the 40-yard line. UTSA takes over and the offense ready to hit the field. Looking to throw, it's McCown. On target. After the pickup of 9, it's 2nd and 1. Ready to fire from the pistol. They'll try the counter. Bulls his way forward. And you can forget running in the middle against this defense. Just this side of midfield, the defense trying to rise up on 3rd and short from the 49.
False start. Offense.
So the decision has been made, and the coach will take the penalty. A chance to sort of put the defense on its heels if you convert a 3rd and long, this one from the 44. He makes the connection. Finally run out of bounds, but he has this offense rolling with a first down. New set of downs after that completion. Looking for space, it's Barnes. And that's a very productive first down play and bringing up 2nd and 3. Handoff from the gun. Fights off a defender. He has an extensive juke library, and he exhausted it and still didn't pick up much. Movement on the offensive line. That's going to be a false start, and they'll walk it back.
False start. Offense.
The officials offer the deal, and the coach accepts it. They will take the penalty. 3rd and long, and he'll try to throw for it. Using the back as a receiver on the screen. And it's pretty obvious there was a big hole in that screen, and the defense ran right through it. So here we are on 4th down, and this field goal kicker is going to face all the pressure in the world. No good. And they couldn't cut into the lead. It's still a 7-point game. East Carolina sending the offense back to work. They'll open this drive from their own 42-yard line. They'll keep it on the ground. They want this clock to move. And they're able to shove him to the turf as they stop him for a short gain. They'll probably bleed every second possible off this clock before they snap it. He almost had the pick, and that could have given them a boost. Instead, it'll be 3rd down. They line up with some serious work to do if they want to convert this one. And the incomplete pass will bring up 4th down. And the Pirates will bring the punt team onto the field. They may have to pay him overtime. He's punting for the 5th time today. And the returner will be knocked down. Now it's up to the defense to put this game on ice with a few minutes left to play. Dropping back, it's McCown. Incomplete thanks to the great defensive pressure there that sort of threw them out of rhythm. Here comes the offense on 2nd down. After the incompletion, they go back up top. Card in the backfield, it's Henry. He's brought down, but he went backwards after that completion, not the way they had it drawn up. We've reached the 2-minute warning, and the defense needs to come up with a stop to close this thing out. Throws to the wideout. There were serious revolutions on that 3rd down pass, but it's incomplete. Trailing by a possession, they need to keep the ball. They'll try to convert on 4th down. Here's a throw downfield late. It's incomplete, and they desperately needed to keep that drive going, and they couldn't make the connection. Out of the gun, the running back has it. Able to pick his way forward for a decent game before the defense gets him down. Defense uses a timeout quickly, trying to get that ball back and preserve time for their offense. From the gun, running back gets to give. They make the stop, but there is a flag on the field. We'll see what that's all about.
Hold offense.
Just an obvious holding call there, and one that just kills an offense's momentum. They'll go right back to him. A strong tackle and wrap up from the junior. Timeout called there by the defense, desperate to get the ball back and save as much time as possible. On the ground, it's Harris. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. Quick timeout called by the defense, stopping the clock to save as much time as possible for their offense. It's good. And now the lead is even bigger.
East Carolina 30, UTSA 20.
So after putting 3 on the board, the kickoff team is out there ready to boot it away. On the run from inside his own 5. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. UTSA will take over in the offense, ready to return to the field. They're going to throw it to start the drive. Fires to the tight end. And just a short, safe pass play, they pick up a few. Clock's running, and they'll try to get to the line, warp speed for second down. Looking downfield, it's McCown. Fires to the wideout. It's caught downfield.
Personal foul. Roughing the passer. Defense.
You just can't hit the quarterback like that. The defender got caught red-handed. They'll throw it on first down. Finds the tight end. And he'll step out of bounds after a very productive play. After the short completion, it's now second down. He's looking to throw. Unloads to the wideout. And that's going to be incomplete. A lot of contact on the play, but no flags. It'll be third down. If they can convert here, that type of play can really give you a shot of momentum. A shot toward the end zone. And that ball was in harm's way, and he is lucky to get that one back. So on fourth down, here comes the field goal kicker in a huge spot. And he's got it counted all the way to 55. Never in doubt.
Well, they make the kick. They're now within a possession, but they don't have any timeouts left. So you're expecting them to come out here in an onside formation, and let's see what happens. This is going right down to the wire.
They're within striking distance, but they need the ball back. They'll line up for the onside kick. They were ready for the onside kick and executed perfectly, and they secure the football. So with the late lead, they're ready to just drain the clock in victory formation. And the quarterback takes a knee. You know, there's no real reason to panic, but if you think about it, when does panicking ever really help? But certainly this was a bitterly disappointing outcome.
And you can look at a lot of different statistics, and I know we tend to overcomplicate college football these days, but guys, at the end of the day, it comes down to two very simple things. You can't turn the ball over, and you can't have penalties. You do those things, David, and it'll beat you every time.
That's the difference between winning and losing. It's the small things, but find those things that you need to improve on. Keep working on them. Keep developing. Those things you do well, let's do those. Let's do more of those things more consistent.
That's going to do it for us from here. For Jesse Palmer, David Pollack, I'm Reese Davis, and this has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.